Up. This is Waylon, aka Odinborn 1, coming to you live December 14th, 2019, and I'm going to be practicing FIA Manufacturers Cup today, and then going into the qualifier and the race. This is the last one of the day. I have invited a bunch of you to come and watch me, so it does not start until 40 after. You could always come back, but other than that, sit and enjoy watching me race. I invited some of my drifters to watch me race, so enjoy watching me race instead of drift. I do have my buddy Aaron on, aka Ibaraki Outlaw. What's up, dude?
Not much.
Yeah, we're both doing this shit right now, so yeah. So it looks like there's about 30 minutes before we start, so we could always just go practice. That's what I put in there. I'm actually gonna message my peeps real quick and let them know that I started broadcasting. All they know is that I get like second, third, and fourth in this shit, and I qualify sometimes, and so you can always invite your peeps too to come to my broadcast right now. It's under my name, Waylon Hatcher. I mean, you already have my name on there and shit too, so come watch my broadcasts, bro. YouTube, Waylon Hatcher. There it is. Pretty simple. For some of you that are actually friends with me online on PlayStation 4 and on this game and on other games, if I've talked with you a lot, unfortunately I've lost one of my siblings lately, my stepfather. So I really appreciate you guys that take the time to talk with me on here. Especially my boy Aaron right here. Alright. So wait a minute. Hey, we actually have like 30 minutes, so Aaron, do you want to set up a lobby with this race and we can actually practice it together a little bit and then jam on, or what?
Sure. You want to set it up?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I could do that. So, Autodome. I always have a problem saying that. Autodome Magori GP2. We got to do 12 laps in road course. All right. GR3. All right. So let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and do this privately too, so that I mean, people could join if you want. Go ahead. I don't really have a problem with that, but I need you to be driving clean, or else you're definitely gonna get the boot, and then I'm just gonna set it on private. Simple as that. All right. Let's see. I gotta put in the name. Practice for Manufacture Cup. There it is. Manufacture. Oop. Nope, not map. Manufacture Cup. Alright, that was pretty good. Easy. You know what? I am going to put a driver ranking on this. Hey, you're an S, or no, driver ranking. Right.
CS. CS.
And you're C. You're a CS, okay. And then sportsmanship. What are you at right now? Are you at an S?
Yeah, S for. Yeah.
Okay. And you're at a C for driver rank, right? Okay. Cool.
Yep.
All right. Okay, so I found it. Atrodom, Lago, Magori, GP2, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. No grid start, strong, boost. We're going to go ahead and put visible damage on. And tire wear was times 8, I think. Fuel consumption times 5. Okay. There is a limit. I will be set. Oh shit. Hold on. How do I set it? Do you remember how I set that? Tuning is prohibited. Alright. That's all I gotta do. There is no
I
ghost.
believe I have one set up already.
Oh, you do? Well, then what are we doing? Let's do it. Come on.
I have no clue.
So all you gotta do is create a room and then just freaking load your settings, right?
Yeah, I got one up.
Alright, once again, welcome if you are just joining or if you are just watching. My name is Waylon Hatcher, aka Odinborn1. The races will be starting at 40 after, and it is 15 after, so we got a little bit of time here. Well, boy, Aaron's going to set up the room. We're just going to do a little bit of practice, and then we're going to get into it. Once we get into it, we pretty much kind of do radio silence. Unless we forget to cut it off, and then you're going to hear some cussing. So, parental advisory suggested. Like, exploit deleted.
It's open. It's open.
It's open? Alright. What did you get it under? Let's see. We'll go ahead and check this out here. Showrooms with friends only. FIA Nations Cup. No. It's not the Nations Cup. But that's okay. It is the Manufacturers Cup. But it's got the road course settings on it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you are watching this stream and you want to join, it is going to say the Atrodrome Lagor Megari GP2 Nations Cup, but it's actually for a manufacturer. So, let me see here. Oh, hey, Drift with Team Exorcist. I have no idea. I haven't heard of him. And Chop. Oh, that's Laro. All right. So here we go. We're gonna join Ibaraki Outlaw. All right. It says yeah, we still got about we still got some time. And there's my beautiful Team Ronin Group 2 NSX.
Group 3.
It's not a Group 3.
I thought we were doing the manufacturers. That's Group 3.
Oh shoot, it is, huh? Well, anyways, yes, we're gonna be racing in Group 3, but that is my beautiful Group 2. Yeah, don't mind me, guys. Head's a little funky. All right, so we're gonna be going to Group 3, and here is my beautiful BMW. All right, my boy's gonna be driving in his F-Type Jaguar. So, here we go. I hate my earache. Ugh, how is everything tonight? So. Yeah, it's my old lady asking about all the bullshit going on, whatever, you know. But I'm still grateful that she's there. Okay. So. Alright, it's time to practice. We've got... What time do we got? And it starts at that. So we got about 30-something minutes, like 33 minutes before this shit goes on. So we gotta get our race on. Hey, did you, it should be set for tires too, right?
Yeah, everything's set properly the way it's supposed to be.
Medium, 95, 103, blah, blah, blah. 555. Okay, that is okay. Awesome. I just had to back out and make sure. Alrighty. I was supposed to be able to reply to people, but I unfortunately will not be able to because I will be racing. So you're just gonna have to bear with it. You can save all your shit talking for later, for the, I suppose, the after show, because this is the last manufacturer's FIA Cup for the day. If you have any questions or how we are taking our lines, that is not a problem. I'm gonna have to wait. Oh wait, you're actually behind me, huh? I'll go ahead and pull over for just a second here. I'll wait for my buddy here, and him and I are actually somewhat decently close on this one. Was it this one or was it the Group 2?
Yeah, I believe it was the other one.
It was the other one, right. You know, what this is for, people, is so that we could actually make each other better. It's not to sit there and be like, I'm better than you, I'm faster than you, you know, like, 'cause that's just fucking being a dick. Exploit deleted, I mean. Anyways. And also, the settings on here are also set for having traction control off. go ahead and pass me. All right. Now, you are going to see him kind of glitch a little bit because I am broadcasting. But you will see our lines are similar. I might catch up to him just because I have a little more experience on this track, but that's not what it's about, people. One of the reasons why I want to catch up is so that I can be on his ass, so I can tell him if my line is the same or not. We haven't been able to do this in a week. Before this, we were actually doing this all the time, like for an entire, what, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Somewhere around there? Yeah.
Close to it.
Yeah. I've got one other guy, that's great. Hunter King, welcome. I hope you don't mind that you are in my broadcast. If you do mind, I don't give a shit. Take it up with YouTube and fucking sue me. I don't have anything. There you go. Like, there it is. You'll get a fucking, you'll get one pee-pee touch, bro, okay? But, don't mind that message. It just says that my companion app is disconnected from my PlayStation. Okay. So Aaron has actually been playing this game since it came out. Why don't you tell them about how you actually steer your car? Because a lot of people kind of trip out about it when we tell them.
Motion sensor on the controller.
Yeah, and how does that actually work? Like, you know...
You tilt your controller to steer.
Okay. Now, does it actually feel like you're driving your car a little bit, or is it, you know, like, you gotta kind of be a little finicky with it and kind of glitch it a little bit in order to get it to do what you want?
I like it a little better than the stick, but I mean, it's really all up to the person. I mean, you tried it, you experienced it.
Yeah, that was a bit... It was cool because I was actually able to do it, but to maintain an entire race, personally, I could not. I would have slammed into your car a bunch of times. I would have slammed into the wall. Like, you might as well have called me a wall, those freaking wall warriors, you know, like...
Oh, shit. Well, yeah, it's something that I've done since the game came out, so I'm kind of used to it.
Right.
But at the same time, it's still... I still play with the thumbstick once in a while. There's a big difference.
Right.
Especially since I've gotten used to this, I could probably never go back to the thumbstick.
Thumbstick or D-pad or anything. Right.
Yeah.
Have you ever used a steering wheel on a console?
Once. I liked it. I want one.
Was it definitely like kind of like the real thing, or?
Very close.
Very close. Okay. You people might not know, Aaron actually does just a little bit of racing himself. Okay, a little bit. So, you know, there's actually a lot of you out there, if you're watching or just about to join. There's actually a lot of you out there that do this, surprisingly. I have dabbled in racing myself a little bit, some drag racing as well. And this game definitely comes closest to the real thing, except for if you hit a wall, you're not going to get a concussion. You're just going to freaking get reset on the track. Like,
you're not just going to tune your car around and just keep going.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Taking this shit home and rebuilding it.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, are we actually catching up to that guy or what?
Yes, we are.
All right, that sounds good.
But he did just join and get on the track, so he's probably still doing his warm-up laps and stuff like that.
Probably a little rusty, right? Hey, we need to blow this guy out the water here. Do you see that? He's got a 204. Let's show him what we can do, dude. All right. I'm right on your line. Aaron's got a pretty good line going right now. I like it. It's clean, it's smooth. except for that one. His inside right here. Oh, I fucked up. All right. Anyways, yeah, if you hit from that back corner, if you just hit it right at the apex and let it cruise, bro, you'll cruise right into the freaking red line on the other side, and you just tap your brakes and you can downshift and pretty much gas it into that other apex. That's just my suggestion. I mean, I know you're usually steering. 3/4, okay.
3/4 of the gas is in before I even hit that apex.
Oh, okay, okay.
I do come into that corner pretty damn strong.
There we go. Come on, Hunter King. If you end up watching this later, you don't want your boys laughing at you. Now, Aaron and I have quick times of like 1:59 and 1:58. So, you know, these little 2-minute ones, that's what warm-up's for. It's just to kind of get a feel of our car and stuff, and, you know, get a good little line. Oh. It happens, dude. Alright, let's get this guy. Come on. Ibaraki Outlaw and myself, Odinborn 1, are actually going to be starting a race team soon. We just got to kind of get everything together and figure it out what, you know, name we want it. So, if you do play the game and you're watching this, go ahead and feel free to send me a message or him, and we can talk a little bit about your experience with the game. And, you know, it's better to be personable with your teammates than to just kind of be like, oh, I just play the game. You know, like, if you got a passion for racing, that's great. We dig that, because then it means, like, we'll actually take the time more to talk to you about certain things. Check out Aaron's paint job here, guys. Like, that thing is fucking cool. It's like an abalone shell. Yeah. At least from my mark. Like, alright. Now this is, you see how he's kind of glitchy? That's just because of broadcasting, so you guys are just going to have to bear with me. If you've never seen the game, that's not how the game actually looks. Ooh. Tried not to hit him, so I went off. Good job, buddy. Meet. Fuck out my way. I'll wait for you a little bit, so that you can kind of tell me and see if tell people how I'm doing my lines and shit. Alright, he's coming, so I'm gonna go. Alright. There we go. Alright. So, we got about 10 minutes before... Oh, I went a little too wide. He'll catch me. Yep, go ahead and pass me if you can. Oh, you'll just push me. Alright. I forgot we have tire wear on here. So it's a little bit different than just our normal practice. Yeah, my car's acting funky. Ah! Look at that shit. Anyways, okay, so I guess I will just continue telling you about Outlaws. Hey, what's your tire wear at right now?
3/4.
3/4? Really? You're like, oh wow.
I've only used up 25% of my tires.
Oh, you've used, gotcha. All right. So I had that backwards. That's about the same here. I've used about 1/4 of my tire wear.
Oh yeah, so I did say it backwards. I said
no, you're good. Because you were thinking you had 3/4 left. Ah. Oh, a little bit off. Bucket. Go. We off-roading. All right. Hey, I didn't get a penalty. Cool. Come on. Someone's got to beat 202, man. I'm telling you.
I need some fresh tires.
Yeah, me too, man. And this is what we call sportsmanship, all right? You wait until you have the right moment.
Then bump the other player.
And then bump the other player and tell him, get the fuck out of my way. Like, you know, he's going, oh. You totally missed the pit, bro. I probably actually should go in myself, so.
That's why I said you missed the pit.
Yeah, I know. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We got about 10 minutes before entry is available. The only thing with your tires that you can do is to put them to intermediate or heavyweight. You know what? I'm actually going to try intermediate. Have you tried that before?
Intermediate?
Yeah, there's racing intermediate. You don't have the option. Yes, I know that the actual race is medium, but there is something called racing intermediate. We'll see how this goes.
People are already starting to leave.
That's because that they want to get ready for they actually want to get ready for it. Alright, so the car is a little more, well, it's definitely a little more drifty.
Yeah, intermediate are only meant for wet or rain.
Well, no,
rain weather.
There's, oh yeah, that's right, because there is heavyweight. That's right, okay. It's not doing too bad on the road course, I guess. With
they don't.
With no weather.
They're still grippy, but
if you break them at all, then yeah, definitely, I see that. All right, so everyone's leaving the room. I think it might be our turn too. What do you think, man?
I'm gonna finish up this lap, then I'm gonna head out.
Oh, you're already in front of me. That's right. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna end up. So go ahead and wait for me. Let me finish this with these intermediates. Yeah, they're definitely a little more. They are still grippy, but if you're not on point, then you're kind of screwed. But for us drifters that like to race too, they are definitely fun, because then you're still trying to race, but then you can kind of kick it out a little bit, whatever you want, and still have some control. See? Watch, I'll show it on the back view here. Representing Ronin on the side, you can't see it, but there it is. Yeah, see, that's definitely a little bit difficult, but that's okay. Alright. So, as of now, it's been 22 minutes and I've had nobody view, which is okay. I'm not worried about it. I know my homies will watch this eventually. And there he is. Let's see if I can drift this. Nope. See, it's definitely different settings for drift compared to our racing ones. But we can make it like that. Watch this, just real quick. Just burn the tires all the way down and you got yourself a drift car. Almost. No, it involves settings and shit too, trust me.
You're fucking lit. Alright.
Okay, let me
I'm gonna head on out.
Well wait, you're the room owner. Give me 1 second, bro. Alright, hold on. Let's see. Yeah, see. There is, if your tires are completely gone, there is no going back.
Alright.
Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and head out too, people. It's almost time to start this race. If you are just joining, welcome. We were just doing some practice runs for the FIA Manufacturer Cup Group 3 on Autodrome Magori? Is how you say it? Magori? I don't know. Fucking GP2.
I don't know. It's the fucking somewhat of a track that we just race on.
Pretty much, yeah. So, anyways, it's time to do this thing, people. Alright.
Entries are open.
Alright, there we go. And this is the last one of the day. There will be no more Nations Cup, as you can see. That will open up on the 21st. So, and of course you got your daily races of your BMW M3 Coupe 03, and then your Group 4 and your one make with your Formula 1s, people. Alright. Now it's time. Oh, hey. Ha! I was saying like 8 and 5. It's actually tire wear is ×9 and fuel consumption's ×2.
Yeah,
That is
yeah. That's
funny.
why. That's why I was like, that don't sound right. I believe I have one set up.
Good, good. All
Now, all I
right.
gotta do is change the tire and field wear on the track for each one for
Mm-hmm.
like next week's
Oh, hey, look, people!
shit.
It kept on my racing intermediates. I'm definitely not racing those. You can kiss my butt. No, that'd be like a suicide. Like, hey, I got a really good time, but I want to come in last. um, tell you a little bit about myself, people. I know I've never streamed Gran Turismo except for one other time, but without a mic. Um, I am a veteran of the game. I've been playing it since the first one, and ever since analog sticks came out. Um, it's been very beneficial to me, and actually, this whole franchise has helped me out in some pretty bad times. Like even when I was a teenager and like my mid 20s and stuff. If you guys must know, I'm gonna be 36 next year, and I am a hardcore enthusiast of all kinds of racing. From gonna make another left turn to what the fuck did I just hit? that's a destruction, Jeremy. But I've actually done most of it except for this. And, you know, what a freaking dream come true if we eventually kept going at this, and one day ended up over in Syracuse, New York for the Gran Turismo World Championship. It is possible, man. Like look at all these little 16, 17, 18-year-olds and like 20-year-olds that were just like, I just like playing the game, and all of a sudden they're freaking they're badass. Now, as you can see on the screen, I mean, don't get Outlaw wrong. He is a super superb freaking racer, but it's something with this F-type right now. He's trying to figure it out. Um, yeah, it's something with the ass in. You were saying, right? Like
Yeah,
it just doesn't feel
it's
right.
really like.
Yeah, so it likes to swing out. It's unfortunate you can't do a tune, or else you could totally just do like a drift tune slightly and just be like, ring, ring.
No, I just reverse drift tune it and make that ass end stick a little better. I'll do a little bit of a drag tune to it.
That's
like
a slight though,
Bugatti
because
Huayra.
if you did it too much, actually you would only want to do it to the back, because if you did it to the front at all, you'd be totally screwed. You'd be taking turns that you're supposed to go at like 60 at like 25.
Yeah, no. Actually, the ass end of my Pagani Huayra, even though I drift it, it has a drag tune on the ass end.
Is that how you're able to do that?
Mm-hmm.
It's got 7 gears, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, this
also,
thing's pretty amazing.
I can put that on a track and race you and make that thing stick like it's nothing.
Okay. Oh man.
Especially like the transmission is set up as a drag tune a little bit, just to get the tires to lay right without breaking them every gear.
Oh, check this out, people. Hey, why don't you tell the people out there that are watching eventually what kind of car it is that you had? Because when you told me, I kind of tripped out on it, because I've actually been in one, but nothing like this.
2008 Mini Cooper S.
Okay, and what makes it special?
Completely, it's a stage 2 supercharger with a 17% pulley.
Okay.
Straight exhaust, cooler intake, and about 375 horsepower.
Okay, people, just pretty much you just put a fucking, I don't know. Yeah, you just took a go-kart and put like a car motor in it, dude. Like pretty much.
But
yeah.
It already had it. It's just I just goosed it up a little bit.
True. He is absolutely
So,
right. Those
it
things
basically
are
was
amazing.
a stock car that can just barely hang with a Mustang in a quarter mile.
Oh, right.
And
you know what's
with
funny? I actually used to work
198
for the.
horsepower,
Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
and then just take it from 198 horsepower and bump it all the way up to 375. That's quite a bit.
Yeah, that's almost triple. That's like a 75% increase. Yeah. Right? No. That'd be like freaking.
No.
like 225 or some shit.
That'd be almost 600 horsepower.
Yeah, 200 something then, right? Because if it was a 75 increase, yeah, you've almost got it.
I almost got it doubled. It's probably about like 38 to 40%.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. I was trying to say, I've actually seen Mini Coopers on the drag strip before. I used to work for the IHRA, and it was voluntary. It was voluntary. It was really fun because it was up by Canada. So if any of my viewers are from Canada, I've been to Canada. It was some little town called Brandon. It was right above the North Dakota here in the States. But we had over there in Minot, we had an 1/8 mile track, not a 1/4 mile. So your tune for your transmission and everything else had to be slightly different than your 1/4 mile. So I've seen some get up and go out of a few Mini Coopers, and yeah, you guys would be surprised. Trust me, if you're thinking about getting a car that's gonna fucking beat people and still like get them on turns and shit too, get yourself a Mini Cooper, but know how to drive. All right.
Yeah, they are ass light. They may be front wheel drive, but they are ass light. They will swing out in you in a corner like a rear wheel drive.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're about 20 seconds out until our race entry progress and match begins. I will say this one has been a little bit difficult for me and Outlaw, but I'm sure that we're both going to get this one. How confident are you right now?
I'm pretty sad right now.
It's because that F-Type. Right.
Yeah.
You know that F-Type actually is pretty good on certain courses. It's just this one for some reason hasn't been hitting it from. I've been going with BMW for the past two seasons now, and it's been okay. I went with Ford, and I got myself that Ford GT, and then I ended up getting, the Mustang. What position are you in?
16th.
Oh shit, dude.
Yeah, but I'm going against a lot of freaking ASs and CSs.
Yeah, see,
A+Ss.
Yeah, see that last race I did. It put me down. I'm actually a BA now instead of a BS. I'm not a bullshit anymore. I'm just a fucking big ass. Like, yeah.
But like, certain tracks, this car is really good. It's just this track is just off for the car because it can't settle right.
Right.
Especially entering into a corner, it's really weird.
Yeah. Do not mind people if you are watching this. If you do hear a bunch of silence during the race, because we actually do kind of like to focus. So, oh shoot, I'm on the intermediate tires. No, not happening. That is not happening. Yeah, see, I'm still on intermediate, people. All right, so you can use the intermediate or heavy wet, but that is highly not suggested right now. All right, here we go. Let's try this again.
Save some good tires.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably do the whole race without changing, but no. Oh, whoa, hey, you guys see that? Come on, guy. If any of you watch this later and see your name and aren't okay with it, well, that's too bad. Be a better racer. I try my hardest not to hit people. I'll even slow down my time. If you are a slower racer, I will let you go up. See? There he goes. Bye. And that's how you get your sportsmanship up, is that you actually give people room. But sometimes you gotta pressure people.
Pressure is what I do.
Yeah, see, and I've done that quite a bit on here myself, and I've gone from 13th to 2nd. I've gone from 13th to 3rd, like pretty much last place and been in top 5 before. It's all how you apply yourself. So, see, some people don't take this serious with the warm-up because it's only a small time, and then you have your qualifier, but then it actually gives you a feel of some of these turns. So, all right, Aaron, we got about 8 seconds. You have anything you want to tell the people before we, what do you want to say?
Shit, good luck to you.
Oh, yeah, of course, dude, always. Always, dude.
Give myself the good hopes. I'm gonna fail.
Look, I'm sorry on the screen for you. It's always, let's have a clean race, man. So here's our qualifiers, man. All right. I'm going to go silent for a second. By the way, people, this first lap doesn't count. It's just to kind of get the feel of it, so. Now see, the reason why it's doing this is because I tried to go into the pits to get new tires, and that was actually my last lap. Now there's 2 minutes before everybody can finish, but that was my last lap, I guess. I'm starting in 7th, it says. What about you?
Supposedly 20th.
What? No way.
They're fast.
No, it's okay. No, it's okay, because like I said, this is kind of a difficult car to drive on here, and I have seen somebody that was starting in 2nd in an F-Type, but when they actually got into the race, they
totally
did not,
different.
Yeah, they did not finish 2nd, trust me. So F-Type is not your car for this track. And surprisingly, check this out, dude. 458 Italia GT3 is in first on mine with a minute 59.
Yeah, I see Mercedes AMG.
Oh, go figure, right?
WRX, M6, a Tenza, Supra, 911, GTR, RCF.
Do you have an M6 GT3 walker horse or a walk-in horse anywhere? No, not a single BMW, huh?
The time, I see the M3 BMW.
Oh, okay.
I mean the M6 I should say. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's an M6 GT3 walk-in horse, or is it the M-Power one?
M-Power.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's intense blades. The top three for me.
Yeah.
Are the 911, Ford GT, and the Corvette.
All right. You know what's funny is that the Corvette is actually third on mine as well. The 458 Italia GT3 is first, and the NSX GR3 is also there too. So, ladies and gentlemen, not necessarily our best starts, but like I said, we will do the best that we can now. This will actually make, if I can get in the top 5 on this one, that'll be a top 5 finish. No, wait. My first race, I ended up finishing 8th or something, or 9th. I can't remember. It was one of those. But my other 2 races on this have been in top 4, top 5. So, you know, like
I think it's just the track for this car, honestly.
Personally, yeah, because I've driven that car. I love the silk cut version of it, and it's beautiful, and it drives really nice, and it's fast. It's got a freaking power band like a motherfucker. Like, it's great. But on this track,
well, that's that damn supercharger. But you remember last week, I got 2nd. So
yeah, I remember that.
I believe it's just the car and the
track. And see, I was having issues with my car last week, right? Yeah. So it all just depends on the track. This track's
too much elevation for this car with the light rear end that it has.
Right.
Because I did add quite a bit of downforce on my car for my own personal tune.
I'm talking shit to my crew right now, my drift crew on here, on Messenger. I told them I was all, go now, effers. Support your boy in FAA tournament. All right, Imbaraki, Outlaw, one of my good friends on this game. I wish you the best of luck. I know you're in like a shitty position, but I got faith that you'll come up. So
I'll laugh if I get 10th out of this.
You'll come up farther than that, I'm sure. Just focus and that's it. Hatman 787 brace. 2 Canadians are first. Russell with Jimmy. And then
fastest
here we go.
Is a minute and 58.
A minute 58? That's about as fast as this one. Now, there's been tracks where I've pulled super faster times, and it just didn't work. I got another streamer on there. What's up, dude? I saw your car, Mustang, on Twitch. All right, here comes my car, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, Ronin, and I took a screenshot. Awesome. I do have some other streamers in here, it looks like. I don't know if you saw any Twitch or YouTube banners on your car. Or on your cars that are going by, but yeah. Trying to do big things, man. You know, it is a super talent to do this game, and I keep telling people, because they'll talk shit to me. They'll be like, oh, it's just a car game. I'm like, you drive a car? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, well, then come play this. And then if they don't come play here, they played it somewhere else, and I talk to them later, and they're like, it's actually a really difficult game. And I was like, yeah, I bet if you had a steering wheel and were sitting in a chair and tried to do the shit, you couldn't do it. Like, anyways, people, we're going to go radio silent so we can concentrate. Good luck, Aaron. Don't come in last.
I try to get overlapped 6 times.
You're a fool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the last FIA Manufacturer Cup for this week. Wish us luck. Radio silence. People, that was really bad right now. That guy freaking makes me into a wall. Are you done yet?
Nope.
You still on your last lap?
Yeah, trying to finish it.
Well, I freaking finished 10th because this jackass decided to fucking push me off on the side. There was only 2 laps left and he did that, so I don't know. That's okay.
I got 14th.
Well, I guess
that
our
was
last
a strong ass race.
It was a pretty crazy race.
No, that was some good, hard, clean racing there. Yeah. Like, nobody moved anywhere hardly. Like, if you try to make it past, you really didn't make it. And it was a tight bunch other than one guy the whole race. There was a Ferrari 458 in front of me. He wiped out in the first corner and never caught back up. He just kept falling behind.
I'm gonna tell this guy thanks. Yeah, see, I tried to tell this guy thanks for bumping me off. Yeah, see, he did get a penalty. Yeah, that's crazy. Wow. Well, anyways, people, there's your last freaking Manufacturer Cup for the week. I don't know, I hope you enjoyed the stream if you do watch it. Normally, we both are doing a little bit better. It's just we keep running into some people who just think this is bumper cars at the freaking circus. And if that's the case, go play some fucking Fortnite or Mario Kart, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I like Mario Kart, and I also play a little bit of Fortnite, but let's not get into that, all right? Thanks a lot, everyone, for watching.
Holy shit!
You do watch, and hey, thank you for talking with us a little bit on here. Do you have any suggestions for people that are new if they're just watching and about to play the game for the first time?
There was a major accident.
What? Right by your...
First place? Yeah, first place went from first to 17th back to first.
Really?
Yeah, like first through 11th all went to 17th place at one time.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I think what he's trying to say, people, is that if you put your mind to it and if you take the time to get real tedious with this game, you can be bumped back to pretty much last place and still finish first. Or that wasn't the message, but that was a pretty good message, right? Yeah.
Anything can happen in racing, but if you're good, you can pull back on what you fall behind on. But that was an accident caused by somebody, and a lot of shit happened that race.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily for us, that was behind.
We kind of skipped all of it,
and
yeah,
we were deterred of it and didn't make it there quite yet. But it brought everybody right back together.
Nice.
And that was on lap 8.
Oh wow,
yeah.
Pretty rough, man.
All right, what's the new race for next week?
So real quick before I end the stream, do you have Outlaw? Do you have any suggestions for somebody that is just about to start playing this game that is watching this, or that will end up watching this?
It's like real life, just practice.
Yeah, that is a freaking given right there. Definitely, that is very true. But anyways, anybody who views this, it's about to play the game on my end. Try out your controller settings a little bit different. Like Outlaw uses, literally you hold the controller and you tilt it left and right, just like a steering wheel to turn, and he uses L1 and R1 to gas and brake, and it's very sensitive, and you know, go ahead.
I was going to say it was L2 and R2 for gas and brake, and R1 and L1 for shifting.
My bad. Yeah, sorry. I got that backwards. So L2 and R2, like you said. But anyways, try to mess around with your controlling settings. If you have played the previous Gran Turismos, then just try to use your same setup that you had before with those. This game is definitely more lifelike than all the other ones, visually, and I guess you could say like physically. So if you're trying to go balls to the walls and just get a steering wheel right off the bat, I would not suggest it. Play the game a little bit with a controller and then get a steering wheel.
I wouldn't say that so much. If you're gonna go balls to the walls and get a fucking steering wheel right away, I'd do it. If you can afford it, do it.
Right, right.
because that's just gonna make it better after all. Because the steering wheel does make the car handle a lot better than the controller will.
Right.
If you can't afford it, yeah, just try a couple of techniques, find out what suits you best, and just practice.
And don't go for like the most expensive car right away. Like, legit, you're just gonna get pissed off and be like, I can't play this fucking game. Like, go for something like mediocre and like get really good with that, and then step up your groups. Like they have N100, 200, 300, all the way up to 1,000, and then it starts getting in the group 4, 3, 2, 1.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yep.
Then you got Group X.
And then you got Group X, and then you got F1, and then you've got the crazy ass Tomahawk, which I wouldn't even. It's a fun car to mess with, but you definitely need some practice. This guy's ridiculous with a freaking Tomahawk. Yeah. So just take your time with the game. Get good. If you're a natural and you're just good right off the bat, then do whatever. But honestly, if this is your first time in the franchise with this game and you're just starting this one, I almost would suggest to go play the other ones and then come back and play this one so that you got kind of a feel.
Well, that's kind of hard unless you got a PlayStation 1.
Well, I mean, they do have emulators nowadays, and I mean, I don't know. I was able to play freaking Gran Turismo 2 on my phone. Like, you know, like that was difficult, but it was fun at the same time because it was definitely a step down memory lane. And yeah, so, you know, not the most successful night for FIA championships, but thanks for watching. This is Odinborn Ibaraki Outlaw. Thank you. Peace out.